Welcome to video from the second part of this series. In it, we will talk about how to show the design idea in a simple way as a group of elements that have relationships between them, including direct and indirect, and ways to show them in a simple way that is easy to understand or recognize. Let's get started and see. The beginning will be that we create a new page for the work. We will determine the paper sizes and make it the size of the file extracted from the CAD. To do this, we determine the paper sizes and the resolution or number of pixels per inch. We will move to color mode and we will choose RGB because it will be displayed on a screen and will not be printed. However, if we intend to print it, we will choose CAMYK. Then we import the base map file into the file from the File menu, then Place Linked, then choosing the file. The page orientation must be adjusted to suit the shape of the base map file from Image, then Image Rotation, then Angle. Then we begin the display process, starting with finding a way to show the base map lines. After that, we move on to dividing the parts of the design by identifying each use, distinguishing it with a color, and placing it on its own layer to differentiate each zone from the other, and making each use easier to control since they will be separated. This step is considered somewhat tedious, or we can say it is routine. But it is also important because the more organized and tidy the work is, the more the results tend to be as we imagine them. After that, we begin to try several ways to show the design idea. The first is that we can begin to define each zone through the division that we did a little while ago. Then we refine the edges through the select and modify menu, then smooth selection, and specify the number of pixels, then OK. And we try to refine the edges more than once until we reach a satisfactory result. For me, it was not the first satisfactory experience, so I went to try another path. So let's try. This attempt will be using the pen tool. As a reminder, I am not explaining the tools in detail, but rather how to use them on our way to achieving the desired result. We continue to draw the zones as smoothly as possible, and we will continue to do so until we finish all the parts that make up the design, and we can copy the spaces and modify them as well, so that the matter is not boring. Thus, we have finished the part of drawing or whitewashing the elements that make up the design. And this video also ends. In the next video, we will discuss the part about the relationships that form between the zones and how to show them.